Hello and welcome to Homebrew Adventures, the RPG show where we take wannabe adventurers and take them through a one-shot adventure created by you, the listener. I am your Dungeon Master, Corey Keller. Join me every episode where I take our group of heroes who like to dungeons and sometimes dragons, and we will see if they survive. Do they have what it takes? Is your adventure challenging? Let's find out on Homebrew Adventures. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Homebrew Adventures. Oh my gosh, it's been a while and I am glad to be back in the seat recording another episode for you guys. We're doing something a little different with today's episode. We are at the first time recording remotely, and let me just tell you, it's been fun getting this all to sync up correctly and make sure that we're able to record since we're doing it in different cities. So that's always fun, and first time projects like that are always fun to figure out. But we are back, and I am your DM, Corey.
It's Turk here. You have a much different definition of fun than I do. Like,
yeah, it was pretty. I feel like he's like. I think it's pretty sarcastic.
The fun, sarcastic fun. Anyway, I'm your sound engineer, Charlie.
You're doing a terrible.
And I'm 15 seconds behind you, Varak.
We are back for, what is this, episode 12? Yeah, episode 12 now. We are going to pick back up off from where we left off last time. Does anybody remember where we left off last time since it's been a while?
Never.
I do.
All right, where did we leave off?
Previously.
Oh, you wanted to know?
Yeah, I want to actually know.
Do it previously on.
No,
Yeah, do it previously on for us.
Okay. Previously on Homebrew Adventures, we met some folks at a town called Weymouth. It's coming back to me. Weymouth. Met a dude named Kaji, right?
That's correct.
Kaji, is that right? I think it's right. Okay. And he's kind of scared of his dad. Doesn't feel like he's a brave boy. But I think he's a brave boy. There's some zombos that were sick. We killed them. Varak got infected, and then I totally misread this person, thought she was a jerk, but she turned out to be pretty nice. Then we found out about crazy old Kook out in the woods, and we went to him, and I almost did a bad thing, and then he went away, but Varak got healed. And then you guys were all scared of Kaji. We went through a magic portal because we found out that the beer was tainted from the 420 party or whatever it was. And then we went to the other town. In that town, it was like destroyed. People were infected, so they had quarantines. We went to the brewery. It was burned to the ground. I think I found some tracks. Someone found some tracks. I think we also found like a ring or a seal, and then we went into the mansion of Mr. Stevens, Lord Stevens. It had been kind of like boarded up, and it was boarded up from the inside, and it looked like it'd kind of been ransacked, whatever, but like he was hiding. We go upstairs, find a hallway. I find a bathroom. I think we found another room. And then we walked into his bedroom where he was dead. And he had the seal of the flaming daggers, I think. And
fire knives.
Then Corey hung a nice little bell on it by speaking as Kaji, saying, do you guys think the flaming daggers are behind the poisonings or sickness or whatever? And then boom.
Good memory.
Man, you remembered a lot of it.
That was impressive.
This is my favorite show, you guys.
Well, right. So we pick back up in Lord Stevens' house with Kaji just saying, "Do you guys the fire knives are behind this sickening or whatever's going on?"
Not at all.
Yes.
I mean, I have my theories. I don't think it's the fire knives as you know it, personally. I think it's a new group of young whippersnappers.
What are they called, you think?
Flaming daggers, like I said in the recap.
That's who they
Not the
are.
fire knives.
I think you're one of them. Why do you know so much information? I think you're on the in.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Oh shoot.
At this point, Kaji's kind of getting a little nervous, and he's like, I really don't feel like we should be in here. I just have a bad feeling about this place.
Well, what do you propose we do then?
I don't know. I probably should get back to Weymouth and make sure nothing crazy's going on there. This is a lot to take in.
Hold on. Kaji, what's your official title?
I'm the, I guess you could say the Sheriff of Weymouth.
Okay, who's the sheriff of this town we're in now?
Oh, that would be Brandon Bigfoot, but I mean he wasn't in his office, so he should be around here somewhere.
You, before you go back to Weymouth, meet up with BB, Brandon Bigfoot, and kind of get a rundown from him. Guys, do you think there's anything more we can learn from this place? Do you think we should talk to Brandon Bigfoot?
I think so.
All right, Kaji.
I think that's a grand
Because
idea.
I'm thinking we go to the big town. What's the big town where Kaji's dad's at?
Oh, that's way up north. That's here going through my notes. You and your darn questions.
I got a lot of them.
Keep them coming.
Well, up north, that's Arabelle.
Arabelle. Okay. Because I think we're
Arabelle.
Airville or Bell.
Arabelle, but I mean that's not where my dad's at. My dad's down north or down south.
What?
Down north or
Are you,
south?
Sorry, down
are you
south.
drunk?
He's at the capital city.
The capital city. What's an Arabelle?
Arabelle is just you just said north. That's the biggest city in the north, but down south the biggest city is Sale. That's where.
Did I say
that's
north?
where everyone's at.
Did I?
You did say north.
Are you sure?
I don't
I'm pretty
remember.
sure.
I think I just said we need to head to the big city, wherever Kaji's dad's at.
I think you said that too.
See, I think I'm just freaking out. I'm just hearing things. I guess I just can't think straight.
What's to the north?
It's like I don't remember any directions.
Oh,
as
I
is.
know why you said north because the map says to go north to this hideout. That's where I got north from.
Wink. Thanks. I forgot about the map. All right, so yeah, let's do that. Let's do you guys want to head? Do you want to talk to Brandon Bigfoot, guys, teammates?
It would probably, I think, be beneficial to.
I mean,
kinda see what's,
probably.
yeah, going on in the town.
All right, let's go
Any other information is, I don't know.
on how to. All right, let's take this map. Let's take any gold we see.
Done.
Yeah, I mean, there's some gold lying around. You see about 5 pieces of gold kind of just strewn out throughout the room. About 10 silver pieces, but other than that, most stuff's been kind of ransacked already.
I line my pockets with anything shiny.
Yeah, you find a lot of like pieces
Yep.
of jewelry,
Mhm.
things like that.
In my pocket.
Can open a pawn shop or something.
I just might.
Was there anything else on the desk that was important?
Because only thing on the desk is history of kind of Cormier, this country. You do see letters that were written to the Sergeant of the North, and other than that, you just see nothing too much else. Just history books, maps.
Do the letters say anything important?
They look to be letters of kind of just checking in type letters. There's one letter that says all is well according to plan, and it's signed S, just the letter S.
Okay. So let's go talk to BB. We'll find out how
I like
long
that.
Lord Stevens has been here, and then find out any other information, because I still think that he wasn't really doing what they wanted him to do. So that's where I'm at. But if we can get some more information about him, maybe we can learn more before we head to the hideout.
Sounds good.
Deal.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head out look for old BB, Brandon Bigfoot.
Yes, and I want.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Kaji should come. So because we're not going to go back to Weymouth, he is. So I want him to have any relative information that he can take back to the bartender. What was his name? Randy. Robbie?
Frank.
Alfred?
No,
No.
Frank.
Greg, Randy, Bobby.
Frank.
Frank.
And they
Frank.
they can kind of do that, and he might be able to get word to the lady in charge of that came and checked in earlier.
Okay. Kaji says, "Okay, guys. That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, just the quicker we get out of here, the better. Because I really should probably check on my people back in Weymouth.
I like the initiative you're taking. You're
with-
starting to really care.
That's right. And with that, yeah, you guys head back out of Lord Stephen's home. You quickly know how to get out. Do you guys want to tear away that holding that main door shut, or do you just gonna go back out the windows?
Back out the windows.
Hmm.
Back out the window.
Yeah, that's what I would say. If he gives us the option, we should probably just go back the way we came.
Okay. As you are climbing back out the windows, you hear a gruff, "Hey, what are you doing in there?
Nothing.
What are you doing here?
Do we have looters?"
Oh,
Absolutely not.
oh crap. Hey,
We didn't take nothing. Who are you?
You hear him shout, "Brandon, I got me a couple looters."
we
Oh, good. We need to talk to
We
him.
need-
You saved us a lot of time.
You Mr. Bigfoot?
He says, "You'll hold your tongue till Brandon gets here."
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I'm holding my tongue. Are you Mr. Bigfoot?
guys. Listen here. You
That
sir.
was classic.
What's your name? You're a guard.
He pays you no attention. At this point, Kaji hops to the front and he's like, hold on, guys, they're with me. And he shows his credentials from Weymouth, and he says, "We just really need to talk to Brandon." And the guard says, "We'll see when he gets here." And on cue, coming around the corner, you see he looks to be about like a 60-year-old human man, kind of disheveled, and looks like he's been just up for days straight.
Aw.
Kind of torn up clothes a little bit, kind of smells a little bit, but yeah, he shows up and he says, "Kaji, what are you doing here?" I'm sorry, but these guys, they need to talk to you." And he says, "Well, what's this about? I don't have much time."
Neither do we. What's been going on here? Because we come from Weymouth. We're helping out Kaji. Similar situation going on there, from what we can tell.
Well, if it's going on there, then you obviously know what's going on here. Same thing. We just got people dying in the streets. I got people biting my soldiers.
Yeah, but it
It's-
looks.
I don't know what
it
this
looks
is.
to be like it seems to me that it started here. So how long has this been going on?
This is probably the third day.
Third day. Okay. And you've got everyone quarantined?
That's what we're working on still. We've got about half the population quarantined.
Okay. Tell me about Lord Stevens here. How you know him well?
He's kind of a reclusive type. Didn't really care much for people. Most people left him alone.
Okay.
You know how nobles are.
Okay. Was he a philanthropist? Did he give any money?
No, not really.
No. Jerk. How long has he been in town?
What the heck?
How long has who been in town?
Stevens. How long has he lived here?
Oh, well, see, I've been head of this town for 40 years now. He's been here probably about 30 of them.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and let you. Are you familiar with the fire knives?
Everyone's familiar with those guys, if you're from around
Yeah.
here anyways.
Fair enough. Then you should know that your Lord Stevens was one of them.
Were you?
That doesn't surprise me. Apparently, rumor has it a lot of them nobles used to be fire knives.
Okay. Is he? Because okay, real quick, fire knife. He had a tattoo, yeah, Stevens.
Yes.
Was it on his forearm, like a forearm?
Yeah, it was like between the forearm and the wrist.
Okay. Is Bigfoot wearing long sleeves?
He is not.
Can I see if he's got a tattoo on his arm?
Yeah, you won't need to roll anything. You can tell that his arms are clean.
All right, cool.
Okay.
He says,
Alright,
"This is
so
going to
then
take much longer. I got work to do."
Yeah, so do we. Do we want to try to get him to send some people out after Crazy Old Kook, since Crazy Old Kook had a cure?
Possibly.
Alright.
I mean, he's the only one
What-
that's had
what-
a cure, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, he won't deal with us.
But what happened to him? Didn't something
He
weird
ran off.
happen to
He's
him?
evil, but you know, whatever.
So we're trying to figure out who the Fire and Knives people
No,
are.
we're trying to find where the attacks. Like, is this like an organized attack?
Okay.
Okay.
But like me,
And
I think that it's an organized attack by a new group of Fire Knives, because they and
Mhm.
like everything's matched up to about 30 years ago when the Fire Knives were first cut out and done. But like all these lords, you found out they infiltrated, blah 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 blah. I feel like they got fat and happy, and now this new group is like trying to be like, hey, come on, let's do stuff.
but if the brewery burned down and all the people are quarantined, then there shouldn't be another outbreak, correct?
Right. Like, is it over?
Yeah, but there's other lords and noble people in the area that could be getting poisoned, and
They
getting
could be what?
poisoned.
Also, Corey's
getting-
shrugging too. You
I
can't
mean,
see him, but
yeah.
he's shrugging.
He's giving the shrug. Yeah, that means we figured it out, guys. Congratulations, good adventure.
Episode over.
But I mean, what I'm saying is if we can get Bigfoot to go at least send some men to try to find this guy, we know that Crazy Old Kook won't deal with us. But I mean, he was helping
Mhm.
people on his own. So if they just go to him with the pretense of, "Hey, we need help. Can you help us?" He might help them if they
Okay.
just don't claim that they're with us in any way, or at least me. I'm the one he
Okay.
doesn't like.
So our main objective is to get him to make another
No,
cure
I
because
don't
he won't
think
talk
so.
to us.
I think our main objective is to figure it all out. I think this is just like a side quest to save as many people as possible.
Okay. So you think that there's a,
And we just need to figure out who caused the outbreak
Yeah.
and all that.
or do you think there's another, like maybe there's something else besides your, like, I mean, is that a thought? Like, I don't know.
There's
Like, if
something
more
what?
people are getting infected, then, um, it could it be something more than the beer too?
Oh, okay.
Like-
Possibly, but
I don't.
I still.
So I don't know.
What would be best would be if we head towards that hideout, and try to get some word back to what was the lady's name, the wizard lady.
Colonnade.
Colonnade. Yeah, if we could get some information back to her, and then go off and try to figure out, because Kaji wants to get gone. He can get back to his people. He can get word to Colonnade. We can tell Baron Bigfoot about Old Kook, and then we can go to the hideout. And Crazy Old Kook might be at the hideout. So I think that's our best option for figuring out the origins of these attacks, or at least figuring out what the plans are.
Okay.
'Kay.
That
So
sounds
we
like a plan.
tell them that. We tell Kaji and Bigfoot
Okay.
all of that. And that's what they do.
So, yeah, we say that you relayed these messages to Kaji and Bigfoot. Kaji says, "Okay, guys, look, I'll stay here. I'll talk to Brandon here, and we'll get this sorted out. I'll do what you guys said. I'll see if he can send some men to go find that crazy old guy. And trust me, I'll take care of it. Then I'm gonna head back to Weymouth. Y'all do what you got to do. I'll help him out."
I want to give him like
Alright.
like a hey, you're doing good, and give him like a handshake and just like a nod of like proud of you.
As he's shaking your hand, he's like, "Ow, ow, too hard, ow, too hard."
I don't apologize.
You're trying to be the nice guy here, so I'm proud of you being the nice guy, because I wouldn't be so nice to him. I'm still kind of iffy.
You
On
haven't been
efforts.
nice to him.
I know that's the
I
role
know,
I normally play, but
Exactly.
I just don't know, and I don't think he's fishy or anything. I just think he's kind of like.
I'm
not
pretty
good at
sure
his
last
job.
episode you used the exact words. Something fishy going on here with this guy.
Well, maybe I've changed my mind. He's not fishy, but I still don't like him. But I'm not suspicious. But I am proud of you for stepping out of, your comfort zone and kind to another. So I give you a handshake. And a
I'm
wink.
chaotic neutral, not chaotic evil.
I shake everyone's hand.
I twirl and then walk away.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, if you guys are done, twirling
we-
and talking here, we could probably move on.
I want to twirl again.
I'm not done yet.
I'm not done.
I'm
twirling.
gone. I've already started. I've started walking. I have
The
a map
world
in
is
hand.
spinning so quickly around me right now. I'm in my purest bliss right now.
Same.
All right, so the map that you guys have, it's pretty easy to. It's not like a hidden type. It's a straightforward. It's got the layout of Cormyr. It's got the King's Forest that you guys are in right now, which is just to the north of you guys, and it's got basically directions how to get to this. What Kaji said used to be the old adventurer's house. So anyone that knows how to read a map could read this fairly easily. All right, so are we heading in that direction? What are you guys doing?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. What is the order you guys would like to go in?
Dang it! I said I'd already started walking, so I guess me in front.
Yeah, I'll go in the middle.
All right. So we got...
And I'm hearing everything
Johnny up
behind,
front.
so that's where I am.
Varak is behind. So you guys have this littlest guy in the back.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, but he get angry. He can get angry and get big.
All right, so Eveningstar, where you guys are at, is just on the northern edge of the King's Forest. So the map actually takes you out of the King's Forest and is heading north. And you're kind of in a clearing, but you see that there's more woods coming up, and you know that the directions tell you to go in there. So right now it's about getting it's about midday, because when you guys first got to Eveningstar, it was still pretty early in the morning. You're about midday now, 2-3 o'clock. Sun's pretty hot. You've just reached the edge of the forest, and so far your travel has gone pretty good. And I need Johnny to go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oh boy, guys, I'm sorry. I wish I could lie, but I rolled a 3.
That's
No,
the point of doing it like this, is you can.
I
say,
thought-
it was
like,
all natural 20.
I thought the point was so we could all record. We could all record naked.
Oh, well, in that
Listen, my
case-
mom's calling me. I have to go home now.
No.
Oh no!
So hold on.
all right.
My
So you rolled a
perception-
3.
Yeah, that's a 5 total if it changes anything for you.
All right, Turk, I need you to go ahead and roll a perception check for me, since you're right
Yeah.
behind him.
Here we go. Perception is 15 plus 3. Looky there.
Okay, so 15 plus 3. All right, so Turk, you actually see Johnny. He trips and falls right in front of you as you enter into the edge of this forest. But you weren't able to tell him in time to stop, but you did know what he fell over on. Johnny, you actually lost your footing and tripped over what appears to be a dead body.
I was
that's-
hoping it was a
Oh.
unicorn.
What? You savage.
It almost never
Why would
is.
you hope for a unicorn to be dead?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be. a
All
nice
right,
twist.
so I from the ground, I just kind of act like I'm looking for tracks. Like I did it on purpose.
Should I do one of those play it off things?
Yeah, I start doing
And then I
push-ups.
wink at you.
Yeah, do that, and then I guess
Because I saw it all.
you always do. You're the only one who knows that I'm
Yeah.
stealing from
And
Varak.
15 seconds later, I come upon the scene and I go, ha ha!
Thanks. Okay, we can check this body out. What's it look like?
Yeah, from your vantage point, since you're right on the ground with it, it's
close.
a human woman. Human woman. She seems to be a like a farmer of some type.
Aw.
But she is shown the same symptoms that you have seen previously, but there seems to be no life left in her.
Is it obvious like how she passed?
Was there open wounds?
There is a lot of her flesh missing.
There's a lot of flesh missing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh, guys. We're kind of in the forest, right?
Yeah.
Do you think
Yes.
this sickness can be like transferred to animals?
Oh, I don't know why
I don't want
not.
to fight a zombie wolf.
Wolf attack.
I don't want to fight a zombie wolf.
Hey, Varak, I need you to roll a perception check for me.
Crap.
Oh
I just
boy.
gave you an idea, didn't I?
Shoot. 8.
8.
Can I roll?
No,
Can I
you
stop,
are
drop,
fixed.
and roll?
Turk, you are fixed on Johnny because you noticed what he fell on. Varak, as you arrive at the scene, you fail to hear the sound of 6 plagued zombie-looking people that are coming at you guys from the
6?
tree
No.
line.
As if-
Oh.
Sace?
So wait,
Yeah.
hold on. So they're getting a surprise round, aren't they?
They are. You don't know they're coming, so they're about to hit you right now, Varak. So
Yay.
let's see here. That's a 19 plus 3.
Well, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
All right, he is going to. One of them is going to take a bite at you, and that's going to be 4 points of damage
Okay.
with 2 points of poison damage.
Say what?
And you are once again freaking out and afraid you might start to feel ill.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna save you, buddy. Okay.
I hope so. I
noticed
cannot
that
go through
they-
this again.
I noticed that they attack, so I can attack because I'm like, hey.
Well, they got the surprise on you, and we're rolling for
Can I-
initiative now, though.
I
So-
always want to get in there before you say that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Can you
I'm
what?
fine. I'm good. I've got an idea. Are they? All right. Well,
I'm
roll
not
initiative
fine.
Here. All right. I got 15.
I got
15 for me.
10.
Suck it. Just kidding.
All right, Turk, guess what? You're actually first.
Hooray!
And then we have Varak. Or, sorry, we have Turk, then Johnny, then Varak, then the
Hey, real-
bad guys. Okay, so here's the scene you guys find
I was
yourselves
gonna say
in.
real
Go ahead.
quick. It would be. Are they all behind us? Okay.
That's what I'm about to explain to you. You see that there's 2 that came from behind, and 4 that are coming from inside the forest to your direction. So you have 2 that kind of came around the back end of the forest, and then you have 4 coming at you guys from inside the forest. So you have 4 in front of you, 2 behind you.
Okay.
And Turk, you are up in the middle. Johnny, you are still on the ground. And Varak, you had a guy just latch onto you.
No.
Okay, so, like, I really hate killing these people because it's not their fault. But I don't really know.
I
any other-
disagree.
Maybe it's their fault, but I don't know. I just feel bad, and I don't want to like kill them if not their fault. But I guess there's really nothing else I can do but like kill them, right? Any ideas before I shoot this bow?
No, he's chomping on me.
Okay. Shoot. Okay, so he's actually latched onto Varak. Like, so if I can't really hit him without injuring Varak further.
Well, no, you'll definitely be disadvantaged on that.
Okay. I don't really know what to do. I'm at a loss here, so I don't want to hurt you anymore. um, how close am I to Varak?
Oh, you're within like 10 feet, so it's probably gonna be disadvantaged at any time you shoot the bow where you're at right now.
To any of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm all right. So I'm disadvantaged, so I'm just gonna go for it then.
Okay, well, attached to Brock.
Yeah.
All right,
Let
go
me
for
make
it.
sure I don't have any fancy stuff that'll help me out.
I don't think you do for archery.
Okay, I have my feather. I don't want to forget about that. Okay. Yeah, I'll just shoot my longbow. Here. we go. Oh boy. That's not good. That's not good.
Oh, gosh.
Okay,
What was it?
So I have a good attack bonus. I rolled a 3, but I have 9. Like I have a 9 attack bonus. So that's not horrible. I have to roll again.
Disadvantage. Take the lowest number.
Oh,
She
and I
rolled a
rolled
2.
a 2, so plus 9. So 11 and 12.
Yay.
Either of those good?
Oh, well, to take the lowest one. So 11 does hit, actually.
Hallelujah. Okay, so now let's see here. Oh goodness, it's been a while. Okay. I rolled so 5 damage to that D-bag.
You, with pinpoint accuracy, were able to... You draw your arrow as the arrow just swoosh releases off in such a short location. It was kind of one of those, I'm just shooting to save Varak. And sure enough, Varak kind of ducks down just enough that the arrow
yeah.
goes right through the cheekbone and up through the skull of this poor looking, probably 15-year-old
Oh, see, that's why I
looking
didn't
guy.
want to do
And
this.
you drop him.
Yes. Woo!
So that's 1 down. And any movement you want to do?
Nope.
All right, Johnny, you're up.
Okay. So I'm looking at the 4 in front of us that are coming our way, yeah?
Yes.
I'm laying there. Oh, I guess I can't do what I want to do. All right, so are they in in a line?
They're side by side, about 5 feet
Okay.
apart from each other, zigging and zagging through the
Okay.
trees.
My question is, how big would you say a small fire is?
A small fire?
How big is a small
Yeah.
fire?
If you had to put it
I don't know, about 20 feet in
20 feet in
diameter.
diameter? Oh, dear diary. Okay, so
Yeah.
in front of me, in between myself and I want to position a small fire 20 feet in diameter, which is canon. You said that's a small fire. In a way that I do the most damage to the 4 people coming at me, but still keeps me safe. So I'm going to cast Prestidigitation, which I can start a small fire with, and try to set them on fire.
So are you waiting until they get to that spot,
Well,
or are you going to
how
let it
far-
pop up in
I mean, how
front
far
of them?
are they away from me?
Well, they're about 15 feet away from you right now, but I'm just saying, are you wanting to...
Well, that's the thing. If they're
Well, I guess if they're 15 feet, they'll be within that right away. Okay,
so
I gotcha.
I cast it in a way that
So you're going to have to cast it that doesn't get you in there
right.
as
So
well.
I'm doing it in a way that it doesn't get me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Okay, so as they are running at you, all of a sudden they see these flames kick up right from exactly where they're standing, and they're engulfed in this wall of flame. It's not too terribly big of a fire, but it's enough that they are kind of like they kind of stumble because the flash of the light from the fire. It causes 2 of them to go down, and they both take 2 plus another 2 points of fire damage. So they're both on fire and burning kind of badly, actually, as they fall to the ground. And the other 2, they still just keep running forward, and they are now a kamikaze ball of fire. Well, hello there. It's me again, Corey, your Dungeon Master for this podcast that you just happen to be listening to right now. Well, hey guys, we are so glad to be back with you all. I know, and I'm sorry that it's been a while since we've put out an episode. I know it's a couple weeks late, but we are trying to figure things out since now we all live completely separately and it's harder for us to meet up. We have to do this over the good old interwebs. So this was our first time doing this episode in different cities and doing it online, and it came out pretty well. I'm happy with it. I think everyone else is happy with it, and it shouldn't be a problem from here on out with us putting out regularly scheduled content. We are eventually will be upgrading all of our equipment, so it won't sound as robotic and it'll sound a lot better. But upgrades cost money, and money's not free. But anyway, so we're glad to be back. This is the third part of the what is it called? Oh yeah, Plague of the Forest Kingdom. Thanks to Marc Cunningham for actually writing this adventure and letting us use it on the show. We downloaded this from DM's Guild. So if you like this adventure, don't forget you can download it off of DM's Guild for your group. It's been a lot of fun. These guys are having a lot of fun. I think they are, anyways, in this adventure. And thanks again, Marc, for writing this and letting us use it on the show. You are awesome, and we are just glad to be back. Like I said, let's see, what other announcements do we have? Well, besides the announcement that we are going to quit screwing up and actually put out regularly scheduled episodes, we're going to start inviting some special guests to hop on the show from time to time. We feel like we're in a good spot now where we can start inviting some special guests. Who knows? Maybe one of you will get to be on the show sometime, because I think that would be awesome. Let's see, some other news. Oh, do you guys like board games? Do you like medieval fantasy board games? Well, our dungeon master, oh hey, that's me, designed a board game that is officially out now that you can buy and purchase and play with your friends. It is called Orcs vs. Zombies. It is a 2 to 4 player cooperative worker placement game where you are trying to defend your village from an invasion of orc invaders. Yeah, it's super easy, right? You just have to, fight off some orcs and you win if you can build your defenses. If not, you all die together. So what could be harder than fighting off a bunch of orcs? But if board games is what you love and this sounds interesting to you, you can buy this exclusively off the Game Crafter. So if you go to thegamecrafter.com, just search Orcs vs. Vikings, and voila, you can buy this game for you and your friends. And money from that will actually help to proceeds, you know what I mean. Money from that will help upgrade the equipment here and allow us to keep doing our podcast and what we love to do. So go pick up that game, have fun with that, and don't forget you can still submit your own adventures to the show. Just write us at hbapodcast@gmail.com. That's all I've got for you guys. Let's get back to the adventure.
Nice.
I roll. No, I just stand up because that's
Okay, that's half your movement. You still have half movement to
all
do
right. So
anything.
I run to the left, away from whoever's running at me.
All right, Varak, what do you want to do?
Am I prone or am I okay?
You're still on your feet.
Okay.
You have
one of the one.
I would say you have a gash on you from the bite, about where your shoulder blade is at. And he is dead on the floor, and you have one behind you, and then those two flaming ones coming from the front of you.
Are the flaming ones closer than the one behind me?
No, the one behind you is closer, but the other two are gaining speed, but the one behind you is still technically closer.
Okay. The one behind me is who I'm going for, but I'm gonna take my great axe and I'm gonna pretend that I'm gonna hit the ones in front of me. I'm sizing them up and I'm getting ready to swing, and then I'm gonna kick my left foot back in such a way that I do an about face 180, and with extra might hit the one behind me with ooh, that was the wrong dice. That would have been amazing though. With a 12 plus 3 is 15.
That hits.
Hit him with 15.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty.
It was that extra might that did it.
It was. 7.
7 points. All right. So yeah, you draw this guy into a false sense of security. And as he thinks you are going forward to attack the ones that are running at you, you swing around with your mighty axe, and his head comes clean off his body.
Yes.
And he is down.
Thank you.
So you now have your back turned to the others, and they are just almost on you, but not quite. And you have some movement left?
I'm gonna use my movement to pivot again, facing towards them. And I'm gonna I'm gonna zigzag in a fashion to the back right.
Okay. So now you and Johnny are farthest distance from each other because he went left. You're going back right. And
Yep.
it is now
Mhm.
the flaming townspeople's turn. Johnny, one cuts to your direction, and he is chasing after you, and that is a 13.
That is a miss.
That is a miss. All right. He actually stumbles because the heat of the fire is just getting too much to handle, and he passes out from the pain. All right, Turk, you have one of the flame guys coming after you.
Yeah, whatever.
And that is a natural 20.
Yeah, whatever.
Nope. Well, whatever it is, I would like to use my riposte.
What is that?
A creature misses. Wait, it says misses. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, that's not what I want to use.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the parry, which is damaged by a melee attack. Use 1 die to reduce damage by number you rolled plus dexterity.
All right. But he is rolling double damage, so whenever you roll that D8 plus your dexterity, then it'll minus that off. So he slams into you, and he is going to cause... So that's... Oh my gosh, double sixes. All right, so that's 12 plus 3. That's 15 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna take that.
So what is he? roll your parry die.
So you said it's a D8?
Well, I don't know, what does your parry say? I believe it's a D8 because you chose the because you're the fighter. Yeah, so it's a D8. Roll the 8 plus your dex.
Ooh.
Oh, it's an 8.
8 plus dexterity is plus 3.
That's 11.
So,
Wait, so that's what I say that was?
You said it was 15. So
you only take 4 points of damage off of that.
And then I do the classic, like, suck it move with my hands, like...
On your leg, on your thigh?
On my legs.
Yeah.
On my thighs. And...
All right, so yeah, he slams into you. He was a ball of fire. So he still has basically toppled on top of you. And you notice your clothes are starting to catch fire a little bit, and it is now Turk's turn.
All right, so stop, drop, and roll. I said that earlier. That's what I'm gonna do. I guess I will use my... He's right on top of me. My best weapon is a longbow, but I guess I'll use my great axe.
You're gonna have disadvantage on that.
Why?
Because it is a great axe, and he is basically in a grapple with you.
So
it's a big weapon that you're trying to chop at this guy.
A butter knife.
I mean, you could try to toss him off of you, doing a strength test.
I have a hand axe, but it's just
that's a lot easier to use than a...
But it's just
great axe.
Less. Okay, so I say ew, and then I push him, try to push him off.
All right, you can try to push him off. All right, you're gonna kick then. Roll yours.
The D20.
Yep.
14 plus 2.
You toss him off with ease.
And then I like do that thing where I like flick my hands, because I'm like ew, 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 ew. And then I use my, I guess. Oh, so can I use my great axe now?
Yeah, we won't consider that an action. You can use your axe.
Okay. Okay, so 16 plus 4, so 20.
That hits.
Boom. All right. Let's see here. So 7 plus 2. You dead.
He's dead. And that one that had passed out from the heat and the other two that were on fire have finally succumbed to the fire and also breathe their last breath. And we are out of initiative.
Yes.
Is the fire put out on me, or do I need to pat myself down?
You should probably pat yourself down.
I cast prestidigitation and put it out.
I start spitting all over her clothes.
I cast. I have to pee really fast, and I'll be right back.
He's drinking a beer.
I
Why
want
he's
a
drinking a
beer.
beer while we're playing? Like beer equals.
I mean, I drank
You guys
I
know
drank 2
that.
coffees, and so fun.
Is this a real pee break?
Yeah,
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna utilize this opportunity. I'll be back in 120
I totally
seconds.
cheated earlier because I just
Oh,
hit mute.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I hit
Okay, I'm gonna time you.
I hit mute.
Go ahead.
I hit mute on my microphone after my turn and just went to the bathroom. So I don't know what happened during Varak's turn, but
You were really quiet, and I was wondering if you cut out or not. You're never that quiet.
it's that mute button, you know. Also,
Okay, Cameron went to go to the bathroom, so I'm timing him because he said
100.
it was gonna be 120 seconds or something like that. And then
Nice.
Charlie said that he peed during the turn, so he got up and left.
I hit mute.
What a jerk!
I hit mute. Like, plus,
I mean, what does that do?
plus, like, let's think.
What if I had a question?
You know, it's the gamble I took.
We're like, well, this is up to Charlie. What are we gonna do? And then nothing.
Well, I figured I'd have time. Although I will say it took me a lot longer than I thought it would. I was just like, boy, this isn't ending.
Boy, howdy. All right, we're up to a minute and almost 20 seconds here.
I'm here.
Under 120 seconds.
Ah,
Oh,
he
yay!
beat it.
125.
That's not 125. That's
Or
a minute 25.
125.
Was it
Minute
125?
25. So that's
Yeah.
Minute
That's
25,
85
not
seconds.
125. That's not even
Ooh.
90.
Nailed it. I even went downstairs for discretion.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, so they're dead.
All right. Well, you guys did good.
I want to leave all of that in, by the way.
I might. You never know.
About me cheating?
It's
Okay,
funny.
so
Yeah, and then about what causes urination.
all right, so you guys find yourself now at the edge of the woods with some burned corpses and a few dead bodies. What do you do?
Rummage the bodies.
Carefully.
Are they?
Wait,
But they're
wait.
on fire, so everything's gone.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Okay.
Varak, I need you to
What?
make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Which die is that? Is that a 20?
D20 plus your Constitution.
No, 7.
Oh, God.
7.
Yes.
You take 3 points of poison damage
For why?
Okay.
because you've been bit.
So so the only way he can be healed is go find that guy again. There has to be another way.
Hold on. I might find something.
I have a silver ring. Does that do anything? I have a
Surely.
Surely it does. Wear it. I hand my silver ring over to
I don it, and it changes my life
the-
completely. I'm healed.
The ring does not come off.
It doesn't come off him, or it doesn't come off me because I
Doesn't
already
come
gave
off
it
you.
to him.
It doesn't come off.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Oh
wait,
yeah, the
wait,
silver ring.
Wait. I might
What?
be able to help
What?
you.
Help me.
We're gonna find out. You're poisoned, yeah?
Yeah.
See?
As far as you know, yes.
All right, so I'm going
Don't like that answer.
to
Yeah, me either.
I'm going to cast a second level spell, and I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration, which
Ooh.
Do you have that spell?
I do have that
That's
spell.
rude.
I do. I have it. I did. Here's the thing. I didn't know I had it, and then I looked at my sheet and was like, "Oh hey, Lesser Restoration, cool." So
And you were like, oh, sheet.
and I was like, I'm pretty sure that can cure cure conditions such as poisoned.
Or like
So I
it.
did. That's what I'm doing. Lesser Restoration. Cure that.
Yep. It is instantaneous.
Yep.
Do you have silver?
You
Yeah.
have silver rings.
I have silver. Yeah.
Oh, you do have a silver component. Okay, yeah.
Derp.
So you are able. Yeah. So you burn the spell slot. You go over and you lay your hands on Cameron. And
Who?
because you have the touch.
I don't know. I can't.
I'm
Where?
sorry, this Varak person.
Where is he touching him?
Around where the wound is.
I do it carefully.
And Cameron, you start to feel a lot better. And you notice that the wound does clear up. Some of the blackness from your veins starts to clear up, but there is still the slightest little bit left. But for the most part, you regain all your hit points.
Oh.
We're gonna say yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not a healing. It's a.
No, you already.
I've already
said it.
written it down.
He
You
can't
said it.
erase it.
Okay, I'll
It's
give it
not
to you
I
this
can't
one
erase
time.
pen.
It's not a healing spell. It just sorry. It's not a healing spell, but I already said it. You gain all your hit points back, but 4.
Oh, well, that was a nice addendum.
You're welcome.
Okay, fine.
All right, and yeah, Johnny, you burn that spell slot.
Yeah, it's burnt. How many do
What
I
would
have?
you guys like to do? I don't know. You keep track of
Yeah,
them, not me.
It seems like you keep track of all of us because you tell us what to do. So, and like, keep
Yeah,
it-
but the more higher levels you guys get, that's too much for me to keep track of.
But you're
for
like, do you
3
have that
characters.
spell? Here's
Yeah.
the spell. I'm just making sure you're paying.
Oh, I
paying
just don't know how many
attention.
spells I
You
have.
should know.
It'll say on your handbook.
Yeah, I know, but that's.
But we'll get to that later. What would you guys like to do? Since we have 15 minutes of recording left.
Keep going.
Let's keep moving because let's go to
Move
the.
it forward.
Okay.
Good to know.
So yeah, you guys are continuing through the forest. At what pace are you guys heading at? Are you like slow going? Are we
Why are you
booking it?
asking?
Because I need to know.
We're hoofing
I do a
it.
perception.
We're
check.
carefully, quickly moving forward.
You're hoofing it. Okay.
Carefully hoofing.
All
We're
right.
hoofing it, but our heads
Turk
are
says
on
she's
a
gonna
swivel,
roll a
don't you?
perception check.
Yeah, we're cautious, but we're moving
I
ground.
want to do.
Okay.
Okay, so I rolled a perception check because I don't trust him. So it's 14 plus 3.
Okay. You notice on the left and right of you, you do see some more of these townspeople that look not so healthy, but they haven't noticed you yet. But you kind of see them walking through the woods. Like you see one dart behind a tree. One's kind of slowly observing the other way, like up in the sky, looking around. But they haven't noticed you.
I clap my hands 3 times and I say, "Show
Why?
yourself."
I start to shamble like a zombie too.
They all turn to you. They
And I
all
say,
look
"Who
in that
are you?"
direction, and you see 2 of them walking in your direction. Not at a fast pace, but they are now walking in the direction of the noise.
I hold
the
eye
newfound
contact
people they
from
see
left
standing
to right.
there.
I dart my eyes left to right. I'm holding eye contact with both simultaneously.
So are they infected, or are they just getting infected, or are they done for already?
From what you can tell, they still carry this black sickness. There's ooze coming out of one's face. One is actually missing her arm,
Oh,
and there are swell and
that's
boils
probably
on them.
was like that before.
guys, let's just run.
I think that's probably best. But
Like,
unless
let's
like wolves come out and then wolves like
Let's just
Like-
run.
running.
Let's just run.
Okay.
Okay, you guys
Run.
hoofing it?
Yeah.
We
Yep.
continue to hoof it.
All right, you start running. You notice that these 2 are not very fast, and they kind of start walking in the direction you guys are running, but they pose no threat. Yeah, so you guys have been running now for let's say about 10 minutes, zigzagging. Are you
Oh,
checking?
nice.
Are you checking the map as you go?
Yes. I am.
Probably.
All right. I'm assuming you're checking the map.
One of us
Yeah.
is.
Eventually, you come to a clearing. And yeah. Johnny? You're still up front.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So you notice that you see a clearing up ahead, about 10 feet in front of you, while you guys are still running. And so about 10 feet in front of you, you see a clearing in the trees, and you start to see a stone structure.
Is it the mansion?
According to your map, this is where it should be.
Does it look like a mansion?
It looks like a very, very old stone, like stronghold building. So you could say mansion, but
Okay,
it's a little bigger than a mansion.
Bigger than a man.
Is there anything like around it other than just this thing?
Nope. You see, I mean, you see a lot of like old vines and stuff kind of starting to grow around this thing. There is a clearing. It appears to be that you are on the back side of this. So you just see like this back stone wall, no entrance on this side that you're at. But you do hear some voices coming from around one of the corners.
All right.
Let's hide. Let's just like hide behind some trees.
Behind a tree.
Yeah.
I was gonna say let's go do the do, but if you guys want to hide,
I want to get some information.
I kind of want to suss
fine.
it out before we run and charge.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you see coming around the corner. I'm assuming you guys are just in the trees, kind of
tree-like profiles.
Perfect. Yeah, you notice two scruffy-looking dudes come around the corner, and they are there's a couple carts around where they're at, and you see that there are some barrels on the cart, and you notice that they load a barrel onto the cart, and then they're just talking about, I'm sick of working today. When are we going to be done? As they walk back in the direction that they came from.
Well, you and me both, buddy. Let's see. We can go talk to these people, relate to them.
Do we offer them gold to quit their jobs and tell us their secrets?
Oh, they've already left. They've already went back around that corner and headed back to where they came from.
Can we go check the barrels?
If that's what you want to do.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Who's going?
Well, I think I'll stick around.
I think I'm
Trees.
Yeah, I think. Yep.
Look, I'm going. Yeah.
So just Johnny?
Just
Yeah.
the bard. Just the healer.
All right. Just a healer. All right.
No big deal.
Do you... Sure. Do you want to make a stealth check or anything?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm readying my bow. Like, I'm not just doing nothing. I'm just not willing to jump out there and do it. You know what I mean?
All right.
I start to.
Let me just go ahead and do the stealth check. And that's an 18 plus 8, so 26.
I put my bow down.
All right, so you no longer have backup, but you are, you easily sneak your way over to the cart, and you notice that what they are stacking on these barrels bear the logo of the brewery, Shining Star Brewery.
Are they full?
The one that they loaded is.
Oh boy.
All right.
Can we just
But the rest aren't?
The rest are empty.
You can just dump it out. Can we?
Well,
I'm not
why don't
over
we just
there.
why don't we just hide in barrels and let them carry us in?
Let's do it.
I mean, why not?
Well, there are 2 barrels there.
Kinda
There's
down.
not 3, but there is 2.
Oh, I thought there was
We
3.
can snuggle.
No, there's 2. There's 3. 1 is full. 2 are empty.
I think Brock and me could fit in one.
We can do it.
Well,
Yeah.
can we just pour out the one and just get in
Yeah,
there?
we need to do that. That one. That's what I was saying. Like, we need to dump it out because it's probably bad, and they're being evil with it.
I've got a bedroll in my adventure gear, and we're just gonna snuggle underneath it, and it's gonna be fine.
Slumber party.
Perfect.
Is
this
so?
Guys, is this a bad idea?
Nope.
We're going for it, baby. Let's do it.
We're doing it.
All right.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do with the full barrel? Are you gonna empty it, or are you just gonna snuggle in?
I knock it over.
You knock it over? Okay. Yeah, you knock it off the cart, and it pops I guess you could say the cork that's holding it, and out spills what starts as a normal color of beer, and it starts to turn black as it hits the ground, and now. Now this giant puddle of black really starting to form, and it's killing everything as it goes.
All right, pick up the barrels,
and it's a very obvious stain under the cart now.
I grabbed some leaves.
Well, the cart
can't
get infected.
Yeah, but they're gonna know that, like, hey, this ground is dead. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
I grab some leaves
All
and try to
right.
cover it up.
I bottle some.
Oh God.
Okay.
Haven't you already done that, or was
Yes,
that
I
a
have.
dream?
I have in other situations.
You're just
I've
you're
got
just
an
collecting.
arsenal of dangerous things we've come in contact with.
Yeah. So does the leaves soak it enough?
Everything is dead, including the leaves that you tried to soak up.
Well, that's not too suspicious.
Okay,
You start to hear
I've got an
voices
idea.
again
Guys,
coming.
prepare some actions, hide it off in the way, and I've got an idea. It's probably not
Okay.
going to work, but I'm a bard. Let me bard.
So we run back to
All
the
right,
tree.
so yeah, is that what you guys are doing? Heading back to the
Is that
trees,
what you're
you
saying?
and Turk and Varak?
Yeah.
Okay, we run
I'm gonna
back. We run back.
Okay.
I'm going to pretend to be drunk.
Do it.
All right, Turk and Varak, where are you guys, like, close to each other in the trees, or how are you setting up?
Yeah, I don't want to like get too far away from each other.
'Cause you
Okay.
guys, yeah.
And
Yeah.
all right, and Varak, you are, or sorry, Johnny, you are pretending to be drunk at the barrels.
Yup.
Okay. You notice that around the corner now pops out those same two gruff men carrying another barrel. You kind of catch them by surprise, and one of them almost drops the barrel. Like, oh, what do you do? Hold on! And they toss the barrel inside the cart again, and they both draw swords and say, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
Did you say cardigan?
Cart again.
Oh,
They're both wearing cardigans.
They look sharp. Greetings and salutations, my brethren. How do you do?
What? He's using big words. What is? I don't know what that word is. Who are you?
I'm sorry. You probably know me. I am Johnny Abrons. Thank you. Nope, don't applaud. Thanks. Stumbled across your little...
We don't know no Johnny.
Come on, surely you've heard some of my more epic tales, songs, singing swashbuckler's delight. Red sky and morning, sailor take warning. That's another one that I think that's one of mine.
That's a.
I don't remember. I found your little operation, and I figured, this is a nice place as any. To have a drink? Will you drink with me? I'll sing you a song and tales that you've never heard before.
They both notice all the kind of spoiled beer that have fallen on the ground, and they're kind of putting two and two together. Like, they start to whisper, did he drink that? Oh, did he? Oh my God, it's going to happen. He's going to turn. Varak and Turk, I need you both to roll perception checks for me.
Oh boy. 13 plus 3.
Okay.
6.
6. Okay.
Yes.
While you guys are watching this play out,
But I rolled a good thing.
I know. While you guys are watching this play out, you both have your bows drawn, like you said you're gonna do. Varak, you don't notice the two hooded figures that come up behind you. And one of them wraps his arms around your mouth while the other quickly grabs your underside as they haul you back off into the forest.